Okay, let's start all over again. And so, like I was saying before I was caught up, understand that the purpose of our work is to deliver Igbo people from themselves. Simeon Ekpa, having been arrested in Finland, denied being the Prime Minister of Biafra. But he wanted to declare, or he still wants to declare Biafra come 2nd of December. And then Nnamdi Kanu is trying to disassociate from Simeon Ekpa. Simeon Ekpa is claiming that he's a member of IPOB. The point is who is telling each other the truth and who is lying. And the other issue I needed to raise was that those who died because of Biafra, did they die for content creators? Do they die in vain? But it is in their nature to do what they are doing. So don't be surprised. And I'm using this opportunity to beg the people of the South. Those of you in Lagos, look for old shoe, look for slippers. We need to be selling it now. Renovate your family house. We are going to use it for hotel. Because 99.9% of Igbo people who want to come home, the only way they can come home is that they will lodge in hotel in Asaba, or they lodge in hotel in Benin, or they lodge in hotel in Lagos, or they will lodge in hotel in Port Harcourt. And then when they want to visit their village, they will now dress like beggar. They will now disguise and go like a pauper. This is because their fellow Igbo people will kidnap them for ransom or kill them. These are how hopeless and miserable they can be. But in their mind, I am their problem. They are spending money to come and unite me to become part of them. I am reaching you from Orogodo, Agbo, my community. You do anyhow, you see anyhow, including me. And so I have to respect myself. This is a society where laws and order are upheld. Because we actually understand that in the absence of rule and regulation, we are all savages. And we are happy the way we are. Not very rich, because you can see I'm from the uncompleted building. Not that educated, you can see I'm a stark illiterate. Not well-traveled or whatever, but I'm who I am and I'm happy. But I'm not running from my brothers. I'm not running from my village people. Not as if all of us are angels. We are contented because we understand that human needs are insatiable, and certainly we know the difference between what we want and what we need. And so we work hard for what we need, and we wait on the benevolence, mercy, and grace of God for what we want. This having been said, the Igbo people are busy. They can't stay in their home. They are jumping everywhere, insulting on social media, misbehaving. Now they have to come back home this December. So, South people, help them. Prepare old clothes. Bring them out because Igbo people will buy it so they can be able to access the Southeast. Courtesy of who? Nnamdi Kanu and Simeon Ekpa. Let me tell you people what you don't know before. You see, in the 80s and early 90s, during Christmas time like this, from Sakpoba Road in Benin City to Onitsha Hair Bridge, you don't go there. It's a no-go area. Because you see Igbos coming in their thousands, returning home. Some will give birth on the go-slow. They carry stove and pot. They will be cooking on the hold-up. Not because we have dilapidated road. Because almost 90% of the Igbos want to return home. If you were born in the 80s and of course into the... So let's continue. So those of them, they come home. But today, many of them are in Nigeria already. They are hiding in Yoruba land. They are hiding in Benin land. They are hiding in Port Harcourt land. They are hiding in Delta State. Shame will not let them, or fear will not let them go home. But these are the animals that will come out here now and insult me. Ask your father. If you are an idiot Igbo man, ask your father. Was it like this before? Some of them now, they are using phone call to ask, "Okay, mama, how is mama? I hope everybody is fine. I can't come in." Mama will even tell you, say, "My son, don't come, please. Stay there. We will come and meet you." Una no get shame. These are the things, problem you're supposed to be solving. Nnamdi Kanu and Simeon Ekpa, Biafra people, this is where they kept you. But as a senseless person that you are, it doesn't concern you. You want to drag every Nigeria into your shenanigan, into your criminality. And so when you begin to say, Anyoma is Igbo, we now say, yes, we are Igbo. Then you bring unknown government for us. The rest of the world will be looking at us because this is a problem we cause for ourselves. You see, during the Nigerian Civil War, when Aseko Pabe had the privilege of issuing press communique to the BBC, I was actually shocked by what he said, but now I know better. He said the world should not pay attention to Ndi Igbo. Don't forget Aseko Pabe is an Igbo man. He said what is happening to them now is self-inflicted injury. And what is certainly going on in Igbo land today is self-inflicted injury. You can't come home, no make gra-gra. Come home, tell us say you be Biafra. May we put you where you belong to. In your own community, they will put you where you belong to. But don't worry, don't be afraid. We have a lot of hotel for you in Delta State. We have enough hotel for you in River State, enough hotel for you in Edo State, and of course, you have so many hotels to lodge in River State. We will help you mobilize so that when you come, we can disguise you. You may dress like Hausa man or Yoruba man, or you may wear pants sandal like Kaya people, and then you enter your community behaving like Mbesa. Because if they know that you are the Omego, they will kidnap you, Ndioshi. You don't have sense to know that there is something that makes money insufficient. But why are they doing all this thing? Look at their hero. Nnamdi Kanu is trying to beg Asare Dokubo to come out, forgetting that when Niger Delta Avengers helped him, he called them tout and common criminal. Now maybe tomorrow Asare Dokubo will come and tell you, say, releasing Nnamdi Kanu, you can see Showore disgracing himself. Igbo cannot trust all of you. And let me tell you the truth. When Igbo have finally delivered themselves, I'll be the one they will trust. Because our work here will make their dead brain to begin to work. And all of you thinking you are patronizing Igbo to their own detriment, you will get the like, you will get the share. But I don't blame you, because if Simeon Ekpa is a content creator, who am I to blame you? Content creator killing his people. And when you come now, they say, he cannot generalize it. Why are you all of una no get sense? All of una by none, una no get sense. When you talk to Hausa, you generalize it. When you talk to Fulani, you generalize it. When you talk to Yoruba, you generalize it. When you talk Ikwere, you generalize it. When you talk of Anyoma, you generalize it. When it comes to Igbo, you can't generalize it. Thunder will fire all of you. You know, the worst thing, and I want you to do, send your kidnapper, send your known gunmen, send your killers. Tell them, go and shut that man up. And I'm telling you, your life will not remain the same again. But what you are supposed to do is take this my advice. Take this my rebuke. Go back in your closet and advise yourself. Jesus have died for me, and I cannot die for anybody. And now, let me digress. When I was praying before the Pontius Pilate and the rest of them, he was shouting, woe betide you, woe upon you, woe, 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 woe. He was woeing all of them. Everybody, woe, woe, woe. Jesus was woeing all of them. And they concluded and said, no, this may not be the Messiah. He's back. And so he would have said, oh, my kingsmen, you know the word of God say this is the house of God. Don't do buying and selling. No. The Bible says Jesus made a scourge of whip and then turned down the table of the money changers. He was constantly abusing them, insulting them. And that is the path we are following. I would have been saying, oh, Igbo Amaka, Igbo please, we know Nigeria hates you, Yoruba don't like you, Igbo please, ignore Hausa people, they hate you with cruel hatred, oh Igbo, let us believe in God and let us move on. And I no get sense. We've been doing it all these years. Where did he lead you to? Now, the annoying part is that you don't want to keep your shenanigan to yourself. You want to spread your disease to our community through your Igbo unification. Are you not ashamed? So our work here is to help you to begin to think. Simeon Ekpa is a content creator. What does that make Nnamdi Kanu? What does that make those of you calling for Biafra? What does that make those who died because of Biafra? What does it make you? If we have destroyed our region, our community, as you are destroying your own, where will you come and hide? I dare you, I challenge you, all of you, come into your southeast. I think you own southeast. Enter your southeast. Enter your southeast. By January, we begin to give update of how many of you will be kidnapped. And I know the shame. Now maybe you're not a problem. Insult me. Oh, you know, I'm robber. Only believe. Oh, kokokururu. You are disgracing yourself. If you don't pull back, because we are watching you, if you repent, we stop. If you continue with this your criminality, when we are done with you, if they call you Igbo man, you can say, no, aburo mo Igbo. Manega na aswa susu Igbo, sene buru onye Igbo. Why no one get sense? No, imagine if I have died when I was doing Biafra. And in my grave, they will tell me that Simeon Ekpa and Nnamdi Kanu say they are content creator. That is why the blood of innocent Igbo people killed in Igbo land in the hand of the Igbo people will haunt all of you who are supporting this criminality. All of you who come on my platform and insult me, accuse me, blackmail me, the blood of every innocent people who have died will declare judgment on all of you, to hunt all of you down. Come home now, bring your children. And now you are having peace in our place. It's not okay for you. You are not trying to recolonize us. They tell themselves, where anywhere you reach, dominate. When you hear Igbo telling themselves, they want to watch Alanye. You people don't have sense. You have crossed your boundary. And now we have to address it. You know, I was telling you, I was addressing Igbo Biafra. Giving the true Igbo, what the Igbo people who say they come from Israel are doing, the Igbo of Nnamdi, but they are not doing it. They are even getting worse, which means all of them are the one doing that. I need you to follow my platform. You hardly see Igbo person talking sense. And so telling me, oh, don't generalize your head on the expense of other. You don't have sense. And of you Igbo people who will come here and insult me, you don't have sense. All of you Igbo people, you don't have sense. Yoruba are singing your praise because you need validation. Oh, Igbo Amaka, Shewara is singing for you. Oh, they have do a memo. Who will do a memo for Igbo man? You should actually study history in school. And where I begin to question the history we were taught in school, aside the fallacy of Mongo Park, Landa Brothers, Mary Slessor, William Wilberforce, and the rest of them, was when a topic known as the cause of Nigerian Biafra war, they taught me in class. And the subject actually said that the cause of Nigerian Biafra war was as a result of personality clash between Ojukwu and Gowon. And I remember as small as I was, I asked my teacher, I said, do you mean that because of personality clash between two individuals, this number of people have to die? And my teacher said, come, I'm not here for you to interrogate me. I just taught you what you need to know. I said, but it's not adding up, sir. It's not making sense. Don't we have rules? Don't we have regulation? Don't we have law? How can two people be looking for who is greater and then they have to kill all these people? And now we are beginning to ask questions. And then the truth is beginning to surface. And all of a sudden, the Igbo person appear. Minister of Education. He removed history from school. Come and teach us history now. Let's see where all of you will hide your face in shame. And now to cut the long story short, Ojukwu did not fight for Biafra because Igbo people were being killed. What led to the Igbo coup was that they discovered oil in South. And some people needed to control the oil. And who will control the oil is the eastern region. The money was so much. The issue of minority has begun to rear up its head. Somewhere along the line, they need to amend the regional constitution to allow the East, the Igbo people, to take all this money from oil. And Adakaboru, on the other hand, have seen that all the dividend of oil is not getting to his village, even till tomorrow morning. He tried to talk to Igbo people who didn't listen to him. He declared Niger Delta Republic. And in the midst of all these things, he was shut down, locked up. Obafemi Awolowo saw this challenge. Obafemi Awolowo, being in charge of the Western region, was not looking for cocoa money or any money to sponsor his government. It tells you, let's do this job. This is how much we will get. If all of us put our hand, this is how much we will get. And whatever we get, let us use it to fund this thing. That is why Obafemi Awolowo cannot be charged for corruption in Nigeria. You can only blame him. He gave Igbo £10, which was actually his act of mercy to Ndi Igbo. And so Ojukwu and Aguiyi destroyed the regional system of government and gave us unitary, so they can control everything. I have said it before. Biafra Nigerian war stopped when they cannot be able, when they discover that controlling the oil and South is not possible. That is what stopped the war. Even though Ifa Jonah advised Ojukwu. In fact, when it dawned on Ojukwu that no, this cannot work, was when Ojukwu invited Obiwale, invited Ken Saro-Wiwa, and all the River State stakeholders. And he tell them the garbage, the rubbish, all of them walked out on him. Few days after that, Cross River State was created. River State was created. The East was divided. The camel's back was broken. According to Obasanjo, they discovered the center of gravity, which is Port Harcourt. And the moment they disassociate, disconnect the Igbo man from Port Harcourt, that is the end of Biafra war. Where is your fucking Ahara declaration? Is that the first declaration? Or what about what do you call this other declaration? Where are the declaration? And today, the same strategy by the Igbo to control and dominate Nigeria. Hausa saw that it was juicy. Hausa take over. Hausa thrive, succeeded, looted, dominated, manipulate, completely control Nigeria by the trap Igbo man set. Yoruba have been playing a defensive game. And now Igbo man somewhere along the line want to get his relevance back. How will he do that? Propaganda, blackmail, character assassination, disinformation. But there is no way there anymore. We are better off than none of you. We don't want you. Leave your technology, leave your education, leave your money, your advancement. We are okay as poor people. We're not complaining. Today, trying to be relevant in Nigeria, you think it's to destroy us, to infiltrate us, to rewrite our history? And when we talk, you call us name? You people reason it now. Look at the place we are as Nigeria. Nobody, no ethnic group can come out and attack Tinubu, not even Hausa. Because everybody know they have failed. And I want to believe that everything Tinubu is doing will take Nigeria forward in the end. But if it takes us backward, the Yoruba will lose their voice to canvass for good governance. But I've told you before, if you want to repair Nigeria, you must destroy Wazobia. What do I mean by destroy Wazobia? Forget about that there are majority. No, there is no majority. It is our number of minority that makes you majority. Bob Marley philosophically said, not until the mentality, not until the philosophy that one race is better than another is completely and permanently rejected, there will be war. That is the war we fight in Nigeria. Igbo want us to believe they are the Alpha and the Omega. Yoruba want to believe that it is not the Igbo. And Hausa must to tell you that they are born to rule. Who the fucking are you ruling? And who the fucking are you Alpha for? Minority. It is on our misery all of you strive. But like I always say, the Yoruba have moved back to their tent. The Hausa have moved back. They are on pause mode. It is the Igbo that are jumping everywhere. Oh, give us a Biafra. Oh, we our boy Sigbo. We no go grill. Hanezendibo. We must hold meeting in your place. So we will do unknown gunmen. Una no get shame. You see this thing you are doing. You think it's a social media stuff. I just needed to respond to you people. The job is on ground more than on social media. But don't make mistake about it. It's not the hatred of any of you that drives us. But we simply have the obligation to protect the future generation of our people. I'm just making you see my real me. When our work begins, it will be a testament to the truth. So it is simple. Next month, everybody will be celebrating Christmas. Most especially now that most of you in the eastern region, southeast as it's called today, predominantly Christian, come and do Christmas. Your coming home now makes us richer. So you are just like a wise man that died at the backyard of a foolish man. No, check on now. Most of you, na me carry on at the waka, where una come. When you they come out, that your sparkling pants sander, you now wear slippers. They behave like mumu. Make them no say na you. When you reach your community, somebody won't hear you say bam 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 bam. Bam 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 bam. One of them in the airport, I saw him, I say, one chineke, you know, just jokingly. He said, all his mouth was. Look at what you've done to yourself. Come and blackmail Nigeria army now. Come and blackmail police. They are killing us. Hey, they militarize Igbo land. Hey, checking point. But we are saving you from self-destruction. You see, everything I've just said, it's simple. If Simeon Ekpa is a content creator, what does that make Igbo people? And what is the fate of those who have died because of Biafra? The same way you people deceive Chikuma and Zogo, you're going to deceive us. The same way you people betray Achise, you're going to betray us. The same way you people abandon Philippe Fiong, is that what you want to do to us? Oh, to bear, Oburukundi Yoruba. Oh, to bear. Igbo, go and put your house in order before you come and talk. If you are Igbo, you are listening to me. It doesn't matter the angle you are coming from. You can say, Abati, Ruben Abati should not generalize it. Abati. Now lie, you know, Lenu, you don't have mouth. It's over. Go and put your house in order. When you finish pushing your house in order, we can see reason why we consider you as a human being. Until then, Lenu, you don't have mouth. Just shut up your mouth and go and put your house in order. Is that not what they've been telling you? If people who cannot organize themselves want to come and organize me, see that thing on I think say una know. Let's watch what will happen in the next 3-4 months. May the Lord be with you. Drop your insult on my comment section. Actually, that is why we are here, to reciprocate. I'm George Onibe, and I sign from here.